They're here too!
9S! It seems the machines on the network have gone berserk. They've sealed off the entrance to the village and are trying to hold them off, but with these weapons, there's only so much we can do.
Let's take these guys out first.
Yeah, I mean, relative to the Phoenix Sword, obviously using the fist it's a whole different kind of thing. But the slowing down time one seems quite interesting, actually. Ah, that's not the one I wanted to hack. Damn. Right. This one was always a bit of a pain. Namely because it's difficult to find obviously hacking would be ideal here, but like that, how do you know where to exactly dodge that? Doesn't seem very intuitive. Just gonna keep using my missiles here. And if I see the icon to hack, I'll try my best to make it happen, but as you can see, it's very difficult. Here we go. Come on. I tried to hold it, there you go. I'm still not 100% used to holding down the button to do it. Ah, no, I hate that. Son of a... The one time it was in a compressed space and there were just so many bullets. Yeah, you have to knock that orb out to have any real chance. But we've taken away a lot of his HP, so I'm fairly confident. There we go, it's gone again. I'm just going to smash it.
You saved us! Oh, thank you so much!
What happened here?
The machines on the network all went berserk at the same moment. I think the unit presiding over them may have gone mad.
It's Eve. It's gotta be.
If we destroy this presiding unit, will it stop the rest?
Most likely, yes.
Pod, I need you to locate Eve's current position.
Location has been detected and placed on map.
We'll take care of Eve.
You just worry about keeping the village safe, okay?
Do be careful.
Okay.
Brother. My brother. Brother! Brother!
What is this?
Looks like he's bombarding the area with forced connections. I think think all these transmissions are making the machines go haywire. We have to find Eve and destroy him.
On it.
Okay, so before I do that, I'm wondering if I should have a quick look at the weapons, see if I can get some more level 4 upgrades just before I finish things off. Then again, I'd assume most places are still going to be accessible to me once Route C starts, but I have no idea how Route C is going to go right now. How the story is going to merge into it or anything like that. It's just, I just know that it exists. Okay, here we go. Virtuous Treaty can get a level up. Fang of the Twins. I can only choose one. Bullet Rapture. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Ooh. I did not know we could do that. Cool. Stun up energy charge. Okay, we've upgraded everything we can upgrade now. Right, so I think that means that like recovery item wise and stuff I should be fine. Yeah, I've still got like over 80 for most of them. So I think I'm good to try and complete the final boss and see what the hell is going to happen. I still haven't figured out a better way out of here than this. I've tried every jumping, throwing variant that I have and I can't get out until I push this box here. So if you come here, you've got to pay the price. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna get straight to business here. I think I'll probably have a save just outside where it needs to be again, just in case things go wrong. To be honest, I haven't had a game over in probably like 5 hours, maybe. It feels like a very long time since I last had one. So that's a good sign. Yeah, it's probably still the best place. I'm probably going to equip this machine sword just so something different. Why not? Alright, here we go. Brother!
Ah, and here you are. I know you two feel the same. That this world is utterly meaningless. As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything. And now, everything must die!
Here we go.
Why did you kill my brother?
Yeah, obviously, again, going to make use of my hacking skills here. I don't know if he dies in like 2 hacks, but let's see how much it takes. Okay, that's a significant chunk. I don't think I've upgraded my pods during this entire thing as well. I was going to have to wait till we see if that's possible. Get another one in. We can. There we go. Ah, shit, it's my least favorite kind of ones. And the boxes are moving as well. Ooh. No, 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 no. Ooh. No, damn it. Almost. Nice. That wasn't what I was trying to use, but there you go. Try it again. Yeah, once you see these orange boxes appear, you know it's going to be a tough hack. There you go.
Alert. Massive energy signature detected.
There we go.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
Oh god.
He's absorbing the life force of whatever's left on the network.
Yeah, I remember this.
Damn it. We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down.
Yeah, okay.
Back me up, 2B.
On it.
Yeah, some of the hardest hacks coming up, most likely. I thought it was just gone by. There we go. Right. Yeah, I was going to say these. Oh.
Shit. Stupid barriers.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's full on war now. I think I've already taken 2 hits, so I'm in trouble now.
Brother. Brother. Why?
It's a hacking odyssey.
I needed nothing else.
Oh no. Oh, okay. You have to get back on the ball straight away. No time to dwell. Come on.
What is this?
Alert. Disruption detected in Yorha Unit 9S's self-consciousness data.
Oh.
Corruption potential critical. Evacuation recommended.
Can't. Not when I'm this far in.
Fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through this central bit. I guess what are we destroying, like pieces of ourselves as we do this? Destroying our own mind.
My brother was everything to me. My life was contained in our moments.
Alert. Corruption confirmed in Yorha Unit 9S's
Oh, no.
self-consciousness data. Immediate evacuation and treatment recommended.
Just a little more. If I can remove Eve's object control function.
Wow.
Listen to me, Adam. I never disliked fighting, but I didn't want you to be hurt. And I especially didn't want to lose you. So let's go somewhere quiet. Together, my brother.
Oh man. Alright, here we go. This was the God mode Eve, but for here, the missiles tended to work a treat. Obviously, sticking around long enough to hack is probably not easy. Yeah, he doesn't stay put long enough to hack, I think. Unless... There we go, okay. I hate this one. There we go, get it. Yes. Right, that was a crucial hack. We did it?
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Yeah, I remember this bit. So, is hacking still an option?
I'll erase you! I'll erase everything! It's all because of you!
I can't hack right now either. But my missiles are very strong now. Almost got him. Ooh. Shouldn't go too close. Yeah, once you get caught in a stream of one of those, you're screwed. So, there we go. Alright, here comes the ending.
Finally. It's over. Nines!
I really screwed up.
Oh no.
I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't upload this corrupted data to the bunker. So...
9S.
Please, 2B. I want you to do this for me.
I'm alive. Goddamned machines! Is this a message? The data transmissions, they're resonating with each other.
Second 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network. Having multiple selves fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet, so I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies so that when I returned to my own body,
Yes. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
And so, the final battle with Adam and Eve came to an end. This battle will likely have a great effect on the outcome of the war. 2B and I, our battle will continue for some time to come. But that's another story, for another day.
So there we go. Nier Automata or Not To Be. We're gonna get the credits rolling from start to finish? Okay, there we go. So Route B, huh? It really came together quite well in the second half of Route B for sure. I mean, I had my doubts. Obviously, you guys have all been watching along, hopefully, and you would know that I had some doubts about Route B. But having reached the end of it, I mean, is it like spectacular and like as amazing as Route A? No, it's not. But in terms of what I wanted to get from it, which was obviously fresh perspective, new information, new ways to play, like a new way to think about things, another chance to clean up some loose ends, that kind of thing, I think it did the job. So we found out some very interesting information about the humans and their extinction, the true nature of the Yorha unit, and of course, one of the main things out of this is that we basically gained a second protagonist. Because of course, 9S at the start, he very much seemed like a sidekick. You know, 2B is like the badass leading lady android, just like smashing shit up and being awesome. And 9S was like this little guy that was kind of helping us out, you know, smart, scanner type, all this stuff. But having played through his own bit, he is just as much a hero of the story as 2B is. And you know, you got to see a different kind of energy from him, and like his quips and his communications and his thirst for knowledge, inquisitiveness, all of that stuff was really interesting to see as well during this route. And you got to see it way more than you ever could in the first one. So yeah, I really enjoyed this route. I mean, the hacking stuff obviously was much heavier. Honestly, I thought there might be a slightly greater variety of hacking types. I felt like by the time you'd spent maybe 5 or 10 hours in Route B, you'd have seen most of the hacking outcomes. I do wish there was like a different style of them. Maybe some of them involved a bit more navigation. I know they used that a little bit for the story, but I think for like some of the machine hacks, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more variety. That's just me personally. Hacking did feel OP. Like once you really got the hang of it, and even like the bigger enemies you could hack like maybe more than 50% of the time, then it started to feel like you could really just abuse that and just like take out these massive enemies without too much effort. So I do feel like the hacking maybe was a little bit OP against strong enemies. So that was something that wasn't, I think maybe could have been adjusted a little bit. But I mean, in general, I enjoyed the hacking side of things, and it was definitely, it didn't feel boring at any stage or like a chore. So I think that was cool. Now, is this the same thing as last time the credits gonna run? Okay.
Recover designated items.
Oh. We finally defeated Eve. Ah, okay. So we literally finally get to play the aftermath of what happened here. That ending was still really good. I mean, of course, now that we have the added context that we get a much better idea of who 9S is and their relationship, obviously. Seeing that ending where she had to euthanize him again, it was very powerful. I do think 2B did a fantastic job, like the voice actress for 2B, for like that finale. It's like she cries and she's obviously like hysterical from like what she's had to do, but I got the feeling that like it felt so real in the sense that like you can tell 2B is she's not as in tune with her emotions as obviously like the average human would be. But in that moment, it's just everything it's just so overwhelming and it just flows out. And she doesn't really, like her body almost doesn't know how to experience what she's experiencing kind of thing. And that's the vibe I got from it. So I thought that was really well delivered as well. It was really good fun. Before continuing to whatever this story thing is, I'm going to just like wait for the credits to finish rolling. And just finish just talking about Route B. So yeah, I mean, the game gained another protagonist basically. I mean, 9S is a legitimate protagonist of this game. The hacking stuff was fun. I felt like maybe, I mean, I played through the entirety of Route B on hard mode, and yes, I mean, I did die now and then, but I think the storyline bosses of Route B, I felt like it should have been made harder. I mean, during regular play, I probably had less deaths on average than I did in Route A, but storyline bosses wise, even though it was hard mode, level wise, they seem like they're matched up. Like some of them did and some of them didn't, but I mean, even the ones that did match, they did feel a bit too easy. I mean, I know they probably don't want you to feel like you're repeating it too much, in the sense that like if they make it very difficult as well, you're literally fighting the same boss a second time but difficult. But I think that's just a playstyle thing, like your own personal preference. Like for me, if I'm being forced to fight the same boss again as part of like the game structure, I'd prefer to fight a more difficult, challenging iteration of that boss than I did before. So I mean, that if you think that it's a better idea to not have them too hard, that's your personal preference. But I would have preferred a greater challenge the second time round when I met a boss. I mean, I'm trying to recall game overs I got from storyline bosses. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't recall any. Maybe one throughout the game. I mean, definitely not like Simone, Eve, like any of the major battles in the second half of the game for the story. I don't think I ran into any game over. So I think it could have been a bit harder, given that I was on hard mode as well. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, I thought it was a valuable experience. It did add to it. It's an interesting design choice still. It was a huge risk, but I think obviously, given how well reviewed the game generally is, I think if Route B was a flop, I think it would have come across in the reviews a lot more. And I mean, I can't disagree with that either. I think like if Route A was a 9, I think Route B was like an 8 for me. So overall, it's like 8.5 kind of range for me, the game. So it feels really good. Also, of course, because I know that there's still Route C to come, I'm thinking if Route C is good as well, then it'll push me maybe to like that 9, maybe even 9.5 range if it's really awesome in Route C as well. So very, very much enjoyed what I've experienced so far, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next, because we've literally spent almost 40 hours going through the same story twice and filling in some blanks and filling in puzzle pieces, and now that we've finally got there, it's like, well, what happens next? And that's hopefully what we're about to find out. So I'll stop talking and I'll continue to the objective, and let's see what we got here. 9S. Is he back to his old self? New body, but does he still have his same mind?
Hey, 2B. I was waiting for you. I needed to give you this.
Okay.
Say, 2B. No, never mind. Just be careful.
Planning preparations complete. Confirm equipment delivered to quarters.
Okay. So I'm still in charge of 2B here. Oh, he's not coming? Cool. Let's keep going. Let's see what these guys have got to say now that the story has shifted. You did great, 2B. Thank you so much for all you've done. Okay. What about 6-0? Can we like visit these guys? you've got mail. Let me check it. I can't check them now, I guess. Let's just continue with this first and then we'll have a look at things.
Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind. Glory to mankind.
Meaningless code, childhood's end. Save. Yes, I will save. So this looks like the start of Route C. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's save over this one. Are we literally playing through the same game again from start to finish story-wise? Like, are we not going any further story-wise? And we just got a third perspective now. Is that what's going to happen?
We've confirmed that the network core units known as Adam and Eve have been destroyed. The enemy's chain of command has been thrown into complete chaos. As such, humanity has chosen to seize this opportunity and launch an all-out attack against the machine forces. Of course, the forces of Yorha will participate in this endeavor. Remember your pain. The pain of having your homeland stolen. We will never give up our struggle. We will take back the seas, the skies, the land. We will take back our world from the scourge of the machines. We will not fail in this mission. Here and now, we will put an end to this goddamn war. Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Alright, we are pressing forward. And we're controlling 2B.
Server Administrator 3S. Server Administrator 3S. Please return to the server administration room as soon as possible to handle a capacity issue. End transmission. Command to all Yorha units. Upon your descent to the surface, proceed to follow pre-programmed instructions and carry out your operations. To prevent data leakage, communication from the surface is prohibited except in case of emergency. That is all.
Let me check emails first. Council of Humanity, here we go. Attention all androids. We have received word of the recent destruction of Adam and Eve, the enemy machine life form central networking units. With the enemy weakened, now is our moment. We, humanity's great army, will now launch an all-out assault, drive back the invaders and reclaim our rightful throne on Earth. Glory to mankind. Okay, so we are joining an intense part of the story. Alright, okay. I think what I'll probably do is end the session here and then come back fresh for the next one and really just launch into Route C and just see what's going to happen here.